Now let's move on to the next part of these slides. So we are going to be discussing outline. What is an outline? An outline is a direct and clear map of your essay. It shows what each paragraph will contain, in what order paragraphs will appear, and how all the points fit together as a whole. Most outlines use bullet points or numbers to arrange information and convey points. So guys, before you start writing, you'd better create a map or a plan of what your paragraphs will be about. For example, what are you going to write on your first paragraph? How about the second, the third, the fourth, and the fifth? Okay, because all of the contents of the paragraph should be related one to another. Okay, now I'm going to give you the example of an outline. So guys, outline is always be started with a title. Okay, it is followed by introduction. Pay attention to the content of the introduction. So at the first stage, you need to find an attention getter. It means that what wow the audience or the reader. Okay. Next, you explain with the background information. You introduce the topic, you explain why do you want to make this kind of story or essay, and the example of what is happening right now. Okay, that is important. But what I can say is the most important thing in a paragraph, in the first paragraph, is the thesis statement. Because thesis statement will indicate what will the next paragraph be about. For example, in your thesis statement, you said, in this essay, I would like to tell you why you have to stop smoking from the point of view of education, health, and economics. So, the next paragraphs, for example, the body of paragraph number 1, you will tell people why people should stop smoking from the educational point of view. For example, when a father is smoking, then the children will follow his way. So, this is absolutely wrong, and this is not good for their health. You discuss, you give example, and probably you give some data about that. Okay. On the next paragraph, paragraph number 2, because on your thesis statement you mentioned that you will tell people about the reason why they have to stop smoking from the economics point of view. On the paragraph 2, you can explain more about that. So, on your third thesis statement, you mention about why people should stop smoking from the point of view of health. Now, on paragraph 3, now you start to explain why should people stop smoking from the point of view of health. You explain, you give example, and you also provide some data. The last paragraph is the conclusion. Okay, you have to restate the thesis. Restate the thesis here means that you pick the main important things of your essay. But remember, you have to pick another wordings or diction or word. If it is possible, choose the synonym of the main points that you have explained before. That would be better. And the last one, closing thought. So what? This time, you have to again highlight why people should stop smoking. You emphasize the reasons, or maybe you emphasize your aim of making this essay that people should stop smoking. You can say, from those reasons that I have explained before, this is yes, time for you to stop smoking. That's a highlight.